So right now we are getting a clearer picture on a recent ICE arrest at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Let's send it over to Jesse Pierre, who is following the story for us. So Jesse, what can you tell us?
So I spoke to the attorney for one of the four. So four people yesterday were detained by ICE agents at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Three of them, court records show, had active cases and hearings during the at the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. And the attorney I spoke with, he's a criminal defense attorney. He says his client was detained before he even got to see a judge, before he even had his hearing happen. And so, he had some concerns about that. One, because, you know, there is a judicial process that wasn't able to happen, right? And so the charges that he was charged with, we don't know if he would be found guilty or not, and so forth. He also shared how, this incident impedes in the judicial process in general. Now, ICE agents are not breaking any law by going into the courthouse and detaining anyone or anything like that. There was a directive that was really put back in place. It was already the case, but it was halted during the last administration. But during this administration, that allows ICE agents to continue going into courthouses and detain anyone that they believe, whether they have a warrant or this person's here illegally, and so forth. And so I spoke with the attorney. I have different comments from him. I also spoke to organization that works with immigration advocacy group. She also felt that this is creating fear and chaos, especially when it's happening in the courthouse. They're really just looking for better ways that ICE agents can go about this process, because when it comes to the courthouse, it just kind of their concern is that people aren't going to show up for court cases, or people are not going to, call 911 if they need help, or they're not going to be, if they are a witness to a crime, for example, they won't come because they would be afraid that they would be detained in the courthouse. So kind of like a domino effect of concerns when it comes to these four arrests. The other thing the attorney said is he at this point doesn't know where his client was detained. Again, he had a criminal, he did have an active case, a hearing today. So it's unclear, when that would be able to continue, because now that he's been detained, who knows if he'll be deported or what the process is going to go with that, I did reach out to Mecklenburg County Sheriff too, to find out also, was ICE agents, was the agency in contact with them prior to this enforcement? And Mecklenburg County Sheriff says yes, that one of their sergeants was contacted ahead of time, and they expressed their plans to arrest the four that were arrested.
And that's one of the things. Communication has been one of the things that Sheriff Gary McFadden has highlighted in recent months regarding federal agents. Jesse, thank you. You can catch Jesse at 4 and 5 with a full look at this story. Again, Jesse, thank you. Be safe.